The cyber Pearl Harbor poses several challenges to the intelligence community and to the officers and policymakers who have to take effective action in response to an impending attack. The first issue is centered on the need to gain a general acceptance of the U.S. military vulnerability to a cyber surprise attack. There is a tendency to avoid the fact that the U.S. military relies on the synergies enabled by the information revolution to produce its superior combat power, treating those who manage the information elements of the combined arms team as second-class citizens who are less important as warfighters. Recognition of the cyber threat would thus upset overall defense hierarchies and preferences, which could threaten everything from promotion patterns to budgetary decisions to bureaucratic pecking orders. Recognition of the cyber threat means that strategic choices will have to pay less homage to organizational preferences. The second issue lies with the operational or tactical warning of a cyber attack. Estimates vary, and the specifics remain highly classified, but indications and warnings of impending cyber attack will probably be received somewhere between a few days to a few seconds before some nefarious event. As a result, the time available for warning will not correspond to political time, the time needed for officers or policymakers to assess the threat and to match political preferences to operational or tactical choices. A response to a cyber attack will have to be based on pre-established procedures that are implemented not by humans, but by the hardware and software that constitutes the U.S. information infrastructure. To beat such stringent time constraints, intelligence analysts who focus on the cyber realm need to produce real-time threat assessments in order to enable defensive measures that can deter and, if need be, mitigate and defeat an attack. A third problem facing intelligence analysts is the possibility of technological surprise that can be produced by strategic interactions, narrow technical vulnerabilities, or even normal accidents. Because a strategic surprise cyber attack has never occurred, it is difficult to predict how extremely complex technical systems and human-machine interfaces will respond to novel events or unanticipated technical insults. An interaction between competing programs might yield unknown consequences among information systems. Information infrastructures might also fail quickly and catastrophically if small and seemingly unimportant technical vulnerabilities can be exploited across entire networks, or are used to destroy key nodes in important communication architectures. Cascade failures might also occur because of operator error, or because standard operating procedures actually exacerbate unanticipated insults to networks. It is probably too much to expect that intelligence analysts will be able to offer policymakers specific event predictions when it comes to a strategic cyber attack. The information realm is not entirely understood. Opportunities for technical exploitation by the opponent are not completely identified, and not enough time is available for policymakers or officers to mull over options and deter or defend against an attack. Intelligence analysts might be able to issue general warnings of a heightened threat, but an appropriate response will still depend on a sustained analysis that can generate appropriate responses. Confusion over responsibilities and unwarranted assumptions led the defenders at Pearl Harbor to take ineffective or lackadaisical responses to war warnings, last-minute indications of an approaching enemy, and even reports of an engagement with enemy forces. From an intelligence perspective, it is easy to see how a cyber attack, coupled with conventional operations, could produce similar results.